You need to have the will to do things that others won't do. Okay, so look, your career is a constant work in progress. It never ends, and it's really an opportunity to take your career seriously, but from the point of view where you're always working at it. So a classic example is when someone gets a job or they get a position for the first time, they don't revisit their CV for another 3 or 5 years, or when they actually begin to think about their next opportunity, or when the company begins to slow down and they're going to lose their job, that's when they go back to their CV. You really need to go back to your resume at least once or twice a year just to touch it up. Include some new tasks that you might have been given that year, some new duties and responsibilities, some achievements you might have had throughout the year. So really it's all about working towards building that resume as your career progresses. It's never about waiting right till the end. And that's when the mistakes are made. That's when you tend to forget things as well and not include detail that employers are looking for. And that's the point. I mean, most employees begin to look at their career when something drastic happens. They're bored with the job they're in, they can't stand their manager, they're literally thinking about other options, or they're seeing a friend progress and move forward and they're not. And that's a real showstopper, because a lot of people actually tend to start thinking about, well, what am I doing wrong? And the only thing I can say at that point when I spend time with employees and work through some of the programs that we do run is that they're just literally sitting back and letting things happen. You need to have the will to do things that others won't do, and that's the difference between moving your career forward and not.